This is Alfozia Nihar from At Home Tuition. Welcome to our session today. In today's video, let us discuss polynomial long division. Here are the steps required for dividing by a polynomial containing more than one term. Okay, that is long division. These are the three steps that we are going to repeat again and again until we get a remainder that cannot be divided further. Okay. In first step, make sure the polynomial is written in descending order. If any terms is missing, use a 0 to fill in the missing term. This will help us spacing. Okay. Then divide the term with the highest power inside the division symbol by the term with the highest power outside the division symbol. Next, multiply. Multiply or distribute the answer obtained in the previous step by the polynomial in front of a division symbol. And then subtract and bring down the next term. We are going to repeat the same steps until there are no more terms to bring down. And we have to write the final answer. The term remaining after the last subtract step is the remainder and must be written as a fraction in the final answer. You will understand all these steps while we solve some examples. Let me write the question on the board. Do you see the question? Okay, let us start with step 1. Please make sure the polynomial is written in descending order. And also check whether there is any term missing or not. In case if it is missing, use a 0 to fill in the missing term. So in this case, the question is already in the descending order and there is no term missing. Cube, square and exponent 1 is there. So let us move on to next step. Let me write it. Now divide the term with the highest power inside the division symbol by the term with the highest power outside the division symbol. So in this case we have x cube divided by x. We can use law of exponent. When we divide the same base, we just subtract the exponents. So x cube by x will give you x square. Write it on the top. Now let us multiply or distribute the answer obtained in the previous step by the polynomial in front of the division symbol. Okay, so in this case we need to multiply x square and x plus 2. By multiplying we'll be getting x square times x will give you x cube and x square times 2 will give you 2x square. We just have to subtract and bring down the next term. Minus 4x square minus 2x square will give you a negative 6x square. Now bring down the next term. Divide the term with the highest power inside the division because we are going to repeat the same three steps again and again. So divide the term with highest power inside the division symbol by the term with the highest power outside the division symbol. So in this case we are going to divide minus 6x square by x. By dividing we will get just a negative 6x. So write it on the top. Now multiply the answer obtained in the previous step by the polynomial in front of the division symbol. So in this case we are going to multiply minus 6x with x plus 2. So we will get, hope you are clear so far. So now we are going to subtract and bring down the next term. So by subtracting minus 6x square minus of minus 6x square, it means negative 6x square minus minus plus. So this will get cancelled out. Minus minus will turn into plus. So negative, okay, it will be positive x. And now bring down the next term. Hope you are clear so far. Now let's repeat the same process. Divide the term with the highest power inside the division symbol by the term with the highest power outside the division symbol. So in this case we are going to divide 14x by x. So we'll be just left over with positive 14. Now let's multiply the answer that we got in the previous step by the polynomial in front of the division symbol. Now let's subtract So we will get -31. Hope you noticed that there are no more terms to bring down. So let us write the final answer. So this is the reminder. I'll write you the format to write any answer for polynomial long division. This is the format to write the answer. So let us write the quotient here plus reminder over divisor. Quotient is x square minus 6x plus 14. And our reminder is -31. And divisor is x plus 2. That's it for this answer. Hope you're clear with this example. We are going to just repeat the same steps again and again, and we will stop unless we don't have any number to bring down. Okay, let me show you one more example so you'll get a very clear idea. Do you see the question? Okay, let us make sure the polynomial is written in descending order. It is written in some different order. Let us rewrite it. No terms are missing, so we need not include any zero in between. Okay, let us start with the division. Divide the term with the highest power inside the division and by the term with the highest power outside the division symbol. So in this case we are going to divide 4x cubed by x square. So by dividing we'll be getting 4x. Write it on the top. Now multiply the answer obtained in the previous step by the polynomial in front of the division symbol. 4x times the x square will give you 4x cube, and 4x times 3x will give you 12x square. 4x times -2 will give you 8x. Now let's subtract and bring down the next term. -13x square -12x square will give you -25x square. 2x plus 8x 10x, because negative negative positive. Now bring down the next term. Hope you are clear so far. Now we are going to repeat the same 3 steps again. Now divide the term with highest power inside the division symbol by the term with the highest power outside the division symbol. So in this case we are going to divide -25x square by x square. That will give you -25. Now let's multiply the answer obtained in the previous step by the polynomial in front of the division symbol. So in this case we are going to multiply -25 and x square plus 3x minus 2. So we will get, I got -25x square, -75x plus 50. Now let us subtract and notice what is the remainder here. Okay, let me do subtraction. 25x square with a negative sign in front. Okay, negative times will give you a positive one. So -25x square plus 25x square will get cancelled out. 10x minus of -75x. So 10x plus 75, that will give you 85x. -7x, -50. Negative positive is negative, so -50. So you will be getting -57. And there is no extra terms to bring down. Am I right? So we can write the final answer then. Use the same format to write your answer and write your answer as quotient plus remainder over divisor. Let me write the answer on the board. This is the format to write the answer for any polynomial long division. Let us plug in the answers we got. Our quotient is 4x minus 25 and our remainder is, let me write the divisor too. So this is the final answer for this problem. Hope you are clear with this concept. You are going to repeat the same 3 steps again and again until you have no terms to bring down. And you have to be careful with the sign in between. Sometimes you may get different sign. So you have to be careful with this sign. So write the sign of the remainder carefully. You may also get polynomial long divisions with one term denominator, or many terms in the denominator. Procedure is same. You may also get problems with no reminders. If that is the case, you'll be writing only the quotient in your answer, because 0 over any term will give you 0 itself. So you can just skip this part and write only the quotient. You may get 0 reminder, positive reminder and negative reminder. whatever, you please be careful with this sign, and if the remainder is 0, you need not mention the second part of the answer.